Yo, what's up, Coed? I didn't do that.
So who are you? What do you do? And why are we here?
I'm Mathew Zabala. I'm a designer, and I'm working currently on a collaboration with Slawn. He's an artist, and we're bringing his art into higher fashion. Zabala is a brand that actually designs, actually designs. It's about building a world that is an extension of mine and actually creating things, whether it may be eyewear, bags, clothes, and creating that and giving that to you guys. This project came about because one day, Lil Yachty came to my studio and Slawn was with him. Slawn's a great person to collaborate with because he's open to ideas and he's excited about the projects and he has his input and he knows what he likes.
Like, for example, this collar is shorter, this one's a little longer. This poppy comes lower, this comes higher, just so you can see which one you prefer.
Definitely the short one.
And you like this collar? This collar, but actually.
The collaboration only started with one bag and one look. It turned into 2 looks and 3 bags. In terms of materials, I knew that I wanted to do one look in denim, and then I also wanted to do one full white leather look. In terms of sourcing materials, I knew that the best place for denim was Cloth House, and the best place for the leathers was GH Leathers. I want a white leather with good weight to it that also will sit nice, kind of stiff, but not too stiff. Thin enough to work with and sew with, but still have that right consistency. What makes a good quality leather, I would say, is knowing where you're sourcing it from. So what is this?
This is our Nassau from Brazil. This is a natural grade, so the variation on the skin is different.
Playing with the idea, but I think I'm not gonna go for something that feels like this. If it's too thick, if it's too thin, it's not gonna have the right look, it's not gonna have what you want. Double thinking, maybe I should go lighter with the leather, but I think I want that heavy, denim-y leather look. So this just has it's gonna fall a little bit stiffer, and this is gonna drape a little bit more.
Yeah.
All right, we have the perfect leather. I think this is gonna look great for the look. So let's get back to the studio and let's start making. Though we're making more of a painter's outfit, it's not really about that because the cuts and the actual fit of the garments have been very precise. They've been pattern cut very specifically. It's not just a traditional painter jacket. That's not what it is. It's something a lot more special, and that's what's exciting about this project.
I just finished making the leather look and I really don't like it. This is what they look like. I'm really not happy with how they look. They feel cheap. Sometimes things just don't work out. We're gonna move forward and we're gonna reuse this leather. I'd never throw anything away, but I am disappointed that it didn't look exactly the way that I thought it was gonna look.
So I'm thinking of switching gears and focusing mainly on the denim look, but the denim is gonna have a canvas-like color to it. I want it to almost feel and look like a blank canvas. You wanna start off with all the pockets so that when the fabric is flat, it's easy to sew, and then once it becomes 3-dimensional, you don't wanna have to do any tricky sewing. So the looks were almost done, so we just needed some of the final touches, which were the buttons and the buttonholes. What's up, Colton? You guys ready for today? Let's go. Today, we're going to get buttonholes ready to put into the garments that we're working on. I just need a specific machine, and I have all the garments ready, but I don't have the ability to actually make the buttonholes. That's why we're going to CSM. So I didn't know about CSM because it was internationally known or any of that. The only reason why I knew about CSM was because my parents went to CSM. That's actually where they met. So I grew up always around art. My parents would always bring me to art exhibitions or expose me to painting and drawing. Everything that I did growing up was creative. I definitely learned more from my parents. Even when I was at school, I was still learning from my parents. They have such a big impact on everything that I do. It feels weird to be back, but I like it here. It's only good memories, to be honest with you. There are so many universities that teach fashion, but I do think that there's an allure to being at CSM. I remember as a kid, I wanted to learn how to sew. So CSM had these short courses during the summer, and I did a short course. And that was when I was like, oh, this is where I want to go. Welcome to CSM. This is Teresa Marie Jones. And she's
Specialist
my favorite
technician
here.
And you want it that direction?
Yes, please.
Should have asked you that.
Yeah, it's a bit late for that. What we are doing is putting the buttons that go on the jeans and it's gonna go on the jacket into the trousers so that we did the buttonholes and now we gotta put the buttons in. This look is gonna have mainly buttons, no zips. Thank you. I genuinely really appreciate it.
What's the problem? This is cool. I love this.
Looks good, huh? Got a lot to do, so I'm gonna leave you guys and I'll see you guys on the shoot with the final look. Today's shoot day, we're gonna be shooting Slawn today in the studio, maybe another couple locations.
Slawn's gonna pull up in any minute now. Let's get ready and we'll see how the shoot goes.
You know, when you're shooting, nothing ever really goes to plan, so there was a lot of adapting. This is pretty crazy. The shoot's changed. We're now shooting at Slawn's house, and then we might go somewhere else to paint, but it'll be fun, we'll see.
You don't run? Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Hello.
How you doing? How you doing? Okay, so I was thinking we could do a couple looks. We can maybe shoot this one.
Yeah.
We could do the tanned, this one. And the star of the show. We got the look.
Bo, do you want to go on the trip inside the bag? Huh? There's fun stuff in there. Wow. Not for Bo. For Dada.
Wow.
No way. What's the things inside the bag?
You wanna hold this one?
Oh, do you want to hold the bag? It's yours.
This was just for you. Yeah, you like that?
Gira. What is the itinerary for the rest of today?
We're gonna go shoot the bag and we're gonna paint the bags. We'll get some more shots. And then basically, as long as we shoot everything, like everything ready for the
thing.
for before the exhibition.
That's perfect.
You this problem. The shoot went great, and I'm really happy with the images. When it came to the idea for the shoot, it was about having images of him using the bag as an artist. What does he need the bag for? So that means painting in it and actually using it. That's what I wanted to capture for the shoot.
How are you feeling about the fit?
Yeah, it's sick, man. It really encapsulates what I would wear. Like, this is canvas I paint on daily. It's perfect. Like, it drops properly. You know, it fits me nicely. This is the show stealer, the bottoms.
I mean, I have to be honest. I'm super happy with how it came out. The images look great, and I just think that it really came together really nicely. Thanks, Colted. I'm Mathew Zabala, and thank you for having me.